For working with film, I've always been drawn to the aesthetic of it, but I've always been nervous about the idea of developing film for myself and being in a dark room. After filming with it, I'm a lot more comfortable working with the dark room, and I definitely would like to shoot with film again. I want to see more of what I can do, especially because I feel like a lot of my pictures didn't turn out as well as I'd like them to. So I'd like a chance to practice more with film. So it's something I can definitely see myself shooting with uh, in the future. It really, as a photographer, I feel like it made me think more about the photos that I was taking since I didn't have as many. I couldn't just shoot like 100 photos. I only had the limited 30 photos that I could take. So it really made me think more as a photographer, and that's something I definitely learned. I feel like film versus digital. Film is a lot, it's a slower process in general. Like it takes longer to take a photo, set it up, and really think about what you're going to do with the photo, and then you have the whole development process. In general, I think digital is a lot faster and it gives you more room for errors. So if something doesn't turn out, you have you have more option to take more photos and see how it would look from a different angle. The camera I was working with was the Canon EOS 630. It came out in April of 1989 and it was discontinued in March of 1991. It was supposed to be kind of a pioneer for the new generation of the EOS cameras, and in general, it was a lot faster than most of the EOS cameras. It has a autofocus on it and good focus prediction, so it made it easier to capture like moving targets. In general, it's easier to take photos as someone who isn't as versed as most photographers, and it's a good camera to have like if you just enjoy taking photos for fun. I did research into Toby Harvard. He's a London-based photographer and he also does screenwriting. And I think you can really tell by his work that he does screenwriting. His shots are all very movie-like, and I think that the lighting and the neon glow of the photos makes them really interesting. The other photographer I did was Elsa Bleda. She's a South African photographer, and she also does filmmaking and visual art. Her photos are mostly nightscapes and focus a lot on like lights, and in general, I just think her composition is really interesting. I think that her photos really tell a story. Overall, I think this project really made me think as a photographer, and I definitely really do hope I have more opportunities to work with film in the future.